We are going to add two fractions together, 2/3 and 5/7. Remember that in order to add fractions, we always need a common denominator. For 3 and 7, that common denominator is going to be 21. So I'm going to write down that the least common denominator is 21. That way we can keep our eye on that 21 and work towards it. We have a 2/3 and we have a 5/7. We want to make each of these fractions with a denominator of 21. We're going to have to multiply this fraction by a 7 in the denominator so that I end up with a 21, but I must also multiply by 7 on top in the numerator. We are multiplying by 7 over 7, which has a value of 1, and that means that the value of 2/3 will not be changed. On 5/7, I need to multiply the denominator by a 3 in order to end up with 21, so I must also multiply by a 3 on the top as well. Once more, when I multiply by a value of 1, such as 3/3, the value of the original fraction, such as 5/7, doesn't change and everything is fine. So now we will rewrite our fractions. Though they will look different, they have the same values as they did before. Each of them has a denominator of 21. For the first part of the problem, I have 7 times 2, which is 14, and then I have 5 times 3, which is 15. Now all I have to do is add the 14 and the 15 to give me 29, and the denominator is 21. The result of our problem is 29 over 21. The second problem is 5/6 plus 1/9. We need a least common denominator here as well, and 18 is going to be the smallest number that both 6 and 9 go into. So I will rewrite the fractions again and then work on each fraction. In order to make this 6 into an 18, I must multiply by a 3. Remember that I must multiply by 3 in the numerator as well. For the 9 to become an 18, we need to multiply by 2. We must also multiply by 2 on the top. Now both fractions have a denominator of 18. I have 3 times 5, which is 15, and 1 times 2, which is 2. So the result of this problem is 17 over 18.